Good evening. I'm Fatin Faisal and you're watching Economic Pulse with Shahbaz Rana. Tonight we take a closer look at a moment that may have shifted the course of the global economy. As tensions rose in the Middle East, markets responded quickly with energy prices climbing and uncertainty building. But just as rapidly, signs of de-escalation began to emerge, easing pressures across global markets. At the center of this shift was a key diplomatic breakthrough with Pakistan playing an important role. Joining us today to discuss this is Mr. Shahbaz Rana. We are delighted to have him with us. He's going to be answering our questions regarding what this all means for the economy and for Pakistan at large. Welcome, Mr. Rana. It's a pleasure to have you with us. On that note, I would want you to come towards the question. Pakistan helped de-escalate a crisis that could have pushed oil to $120. Does that instantly change how the world values its stability?
Fatin, before answering your question, First of all, I'd like to make some comments. The history is in the making, and for the first time in decades, Pakistan has a very prominent role in this new phase of the world where Pakistan is very near to help stop a potential catastrophic third world war, because the kind of threats that the United States of America was making would have resulted in counterattacks by Iran on the Gulf countries and their infrastructure. And you were talking about the oil price hitting $120 per barrel again, and that price calculation was based on this assumption that the regional energy infrastructure would be damaged, and that could lead to a further hike in the oil prices. And it is not just the world peace, it is the global economy that Pakistan is saving, and this is quite unique moment for Pakistan in many decades. And if you just summarize and wrap up the events of the past 24 hours, what we have heard so far, that Lebanon-Israel war, there's a temporary ceasefire. Following that, Iran announced that the opening of the Strait of Hormuz, that at one point President Donald Trump called Strait of Iran, and a president that had just threatened to eliminate the complete civilization, Iranian civilization, is not just saying that Strait of Iran. Not only that, it is thanking Iran for accepting his demands. But then, as you know, until there is permanent peace, an agreement is signed between Iran and the United States, there will be few moments of uncertainties, some public posturing. We have seen the White House statement which says that despite the opening of Strait of Hormuz, the blockade of Strait of Hormuz by the US in retaliation, which was implemented few days ago, would still remain in place. And then there is counter statement by Iran that we have today, that if the US does not lift this blockade, then the Strait of Hormuz would be tightly controlled. So there will be uncertainty until both parties sit together again face to face and talk. That will eventually lead us to at least lasting peace. For now, this saving of the global economy and where we are standing today, that is important. Pakistan, which is just in the neighborhood, its economy is being impacted, and we have seen increase in the other aspects of our daily lives. And we have a report this week from the IMF, which has given scenarios which are quite alarming if this war goes on and there is no stoppage of the war.
So, Mr. Rana, Pakistan has played a crucial role. You have reiterated on that as well. Pakistan's role in brokering peace, where does that leave us currently, economically, globally, our position? What does that really mean? How are we going to, what are we essentially going to see from this situation?
Let's see, there is no peace, and Pakistan didn't play any role in that. And what would happen to the world's economy? The IMF World Economic Outlook report, which was released this week, it gives us three scenarios, and we'll discuss these scenarios one by one. The first scenario is the baseline scenario. Even the war ends in a very short span of time, which is happening. We are seeing that it may end within 2 weeks, within 2 months, starting from Feb 28. Even in that case, the world GDP growth would be 3.1%, which will be lower than the October 2025 forecast of the IMF. The inflation rate, the global inflation rate, will be 4.4%, and that is the base forecast. But the more severe case In case of you have two other scenarios. One is the adverse implication of the war on the global economy, and the second one is the severe implications on the global economy. These two scenarios are very, very alarming, and it can carry serious implications for the socio-economic developments of the peoples across the globe. In that case, according to the IMF, if there is no immediate end to the war, the energy prices rise to $80, almost 80% increase in the prices. It goes up to $100 per barrel, and then the gas prices increase by 160% for Asia and Europe. In that case, the global GDP growth will be 2.5%, and the inflation rate will be 5.4%. Mind it, this is the global average. Countries like Pakistan that are in the club of the developing nations, for them the impact will be more deeper and more severe. And this is the adverse impact scenario case. Supposedly there is no peace. In that case, according to the IMF, and there is attack on the regional energy infrastructure, what would happen then? According to the IMF, in that severe case scenario, the global GDP growth rate would be less than 2%. And this will, and there are chances for the global recession, the fourth time since 1980. So that is the severe impact on the global economy. Here comes Pakistan's role, the role of a mediator, a country that is trying to save the world, that is trying to save the world economy at the same time. In that case, in the case of severe crisis, the inflation rate would be 6%, and importantly, the fuel prices, which are impacting every household in Pakistan and in other many countries, the base price will be $110 per barrel. That can go as high as $125 in the next year, in 2027, and the increase in gas prices would be almost 200% for Asia and Europe, because these two continents they are heavily dependent on the fuels, on the gas supplies from the Gulf. So if we could summarize these three scenarios, hopefully we'll have peace very soon, and Pakistan is expecting that both the countries would be sitting together again very soon, maybe in Islamabad, as has indicated by the US President, by the White House spokesperson. Then we'll be soon overcoming this crisis. And we have seen first signs yesterday after the announcements by Iran and then the United States. We have seen the crude oil prices going down by 9%, and the prices are still around $90 per barrel, which are still higher than the pre-war scenario, but better than before.
Right, and while that information is very crucial as well, what I actually meant to get out from you was that, Pakistan has stepped in as a mediator. So does that make lenders like Saudi Arabia more willing to extend support essentially, and that too on better terms?
Well, that is a very critical question. I think we should address that question after the break, that what Pakistan is getting out of that, of its role of a mediator. But before that, just to comment, and then we'll go for a break. Where will be Pakistan's economy if the war goes on? Pakistan GDP growth rate, which is expected at 3.6% this year, as per the IMF, and the government of Pakistan says it will be 4 to 4.5%. In scenario where the war does not end, Pakistan GDP growth rate would be around 3.5%. Its inflation rate will go up to 8.4%. And what does that mean? That means if the inflation rate is 8.4%, the IMF would definitely ask you to increase the interest rates. So this is the scenario. This picture is not very good, very rosy picture. So yes, Pakistan is enjoying its position of mediator between Iran and the global power, the United States, but there are benefits. I think we'll leave that question about the benefits after the break.
Pakistan is back in global markets after 4 years, raising $500 million through a Eurobond that saw strong demand despite a weak credit rating. We'll get to that right after a short break.